Okay, so
Wellness check.
so your kids are.
You can actually hear the person probably on the phone. What? Is it a wellness check? Not a good sign.
Upstairs, you said?
They're upstairs. We're trying to paint the rooms. We keep smearing crap on the walls.
Okay.
Did you hear that? They keep smearing crap on the walls. And then good dad over there is saying, well, we have tried to paint it. Let's look at what the state this room is in.
So we're just here to make sure the kids are okay.
Yeah, they're perfectly okay. I can go get them down.
Can I come with you?
Yeah. Hey, boys. Come on.
Hi, guys. What are you doing?
So what you're seeing is a son of his that is walking around naked around the house. Interesting stuff.
Come downstairs for me, okay?
I'm gonna go to the shower. They keep smearing on the walls. I'm trying to keep painting it and
They're just in there by themselves, which is probably why they're tearing poop on the wall.
you know, we have a camera right there.
Uh-huh.
Always checking up on them.
Okay.
Make sure they eat 3-story meals a day.
Kind of in over your head, maybe?
I mean, I work at night. The wife is taking care of the boys.
Where's she at?
Currently getting her glasses. Yeah, we've been trying to get painted. Trying to get them potty trained.
How long have they been in that room?
I'm taking a nap.
Where are they supposed to be napping at? There's not a bed in here.
The autistic one likes to tear apart their beds, and so we had to throw them both out. Gonna be once my wife gets home, buy some beds. They keep tearing up the mattresses.
Now that one is nasty. Let's go ahead and look at the next good parent. And how are they fixing the money issues?
Honestly, Your Honor, I don't even know why I'm here. She wants an increase in child support, and I've been keeping our son for the past 3 years.
This has got to be the funniest thing I've ever heard. So you have your own children, but the wife who doesn't have the children still demands child support. So where does this money go to? The kids are not at your place, Mom.
All right, so that's why you're here.
I guess.
Yeah. You've been keeping your son for the past 3 years. Are you paying child support or are you paying child support?
I'm paying child support.
Okay, so that's why you're here. You're trying to get off child support.
Yeah, she wants an increase.
He lived with you. Okay, I'll ask her to make sense of that for me. But for now, how does your son?
10.
10 years old, lives with you. You take care of his expenses and everything like that.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, Your Honor.
Health insurance.
Yes, Your Honor.
You mind if I move over to her
Please,
really
please.
quick?
Honestly,
son, and he was supposed to come with me, and I couldn't find him anywhere. I guess he just decided to walk off and go for a walk, and so then I had to leave to come take my other son to the chiropractor. So,
Okay, you
so I
didn't
just
think.
left because I didn't know if he was just back out in the woods or where he was.
Okay, you didn't think to call us.
Her son could be anywhere and she just doesn't care. He could be out in the woods for all that I know. So if you know it, please, can you handle this situation for me?
Well, no, because I figured he'd come home. He's done this before. Walk back in the woods when he gets mad or frustrated, and then he'll come home like an hour later. Well, and to be honest with you, he's very defiant. He won't listen to me. So I kind of figured that one day he might get picked up by you guys. Then maybe he would learn that you just can't do that, because I've told him you can't do that before.
Well, more of our concern is him getting hit by a car.
Yeah, me too. But I don't know what to do with him, to be honest with you. I'm at my wit's end with this kid. I've got 3 other kids that are great, and this kid just doesn't want to listen.
Wait a minute. You got a condo and you're traveling.
Yeah.
But how much is this condo?
Well, I'd rather not say.
Listen to this one, you're gonna love it. Goes through people's minds. I wonder.
No, I'd rather you say.
Because-
How much is this condo?
It's pretty steep. It's pretty steep.
Man, what does
And
that mean?
it-
That means nothing to me. Steep. You know how many people come in here with things that are steep? I need a number.
I like to live nice, and so I pay $5,000.
See, you know what? You obviously came here to waste my time.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you
really,
did.
I didn't. And I
Ma'am,
really
yes, you
haven't
did.
worked
I've
for
asked
money.
you a very specific question. How much is your condo?
Well, I pay $5,000 a month.
$5,000 a month? Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
is this 3-year-old in daycare?
Yes, he's in preschool because he has some special needs.
How much is daycare?
Daycare runs about $300 a week.
$300 a week.
Don't you get some kind of
And don't you
No.
just need to wait your turn until I come to you.
Yes,
I'm not talking to you. Thank you. Sir, $300 a week. And what type of special needs does the child have?
He's autistic.
Okay. Does he have to, you have to pay for like any medical expenses?
He needs special counseling, and of course, he has regular doctor visits.
Counseling? Does mom show up to any of those doctor's visits or anything?
Well, no, of course, I haven't always told her, but I
Exactly.
haven't expected her.
Exactly. You haven't given him any money either.
This mother does not want to work. Rather, she wants more money. Let's listen.
Living.
I don't work. I take care of our kid.
So you're a stay-at-home mom?
Mm-hmm.
And she's 11?
He is
11?
Uh-huh.
He goes to school?
He does.
So what do you do during the day?
Nothing.
You don't want to work?
No.
So you're just living off of his child support?
I am. And we live with our mother.
And you're proud of that?
Well, we were living with him, and I was a stay-at-home mom. He made the income.
Okay.
But, I mean...
But you can work now, right?
I can, but...
So, it's but you can go get a job, right?
I could, but I'm not going to. My rent's free. My food is free. My mom's a homeowner. You don't have to...
And he said no. So that, you know what that means?
Because I'm working 3 jobs, paying everything.
Because that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to take care of me. That's
And what are you supposed to do?
Miss Baldwin.
This entitled Karen thinks that her husband needs to pay for everything, and that's exactly what he is supposed to do.
You 34 years old. Yes. Once you turn 18, don't nobody have no legal obligation to take care of you. You might be cute, but you can take care of your doggone self. And if somebody is nice enough to want to provide for you, a little gratitude is what usually comes from it. You do know that's called stealing. When you take the man's credit card without his permission and then you buy things on it, that's stealing. I don't consider stealing when
It don't matter what you consider.
What about grandma? Isn't she supposed to take care of your kids?
Okay, she has to get familiar with her. I am working. I, make good money. I've been paying insurance, so it's not
Let's
like
talk
I've been
about that.
totally out the picture.
Let's talk about that. How much money do you make?
About $70,000.
$70,000. How much? You say insurance as well?
Yes, I pay $170 a month.
All right. How much of that have you given to grandmother? And it's not a hard question if you've actually done anything. I mean,
well, I can say none then. Let's just, be done with it. None.
So you make all of this money and you haven't given grandmother anything for your daughter?
Well, her dad has been taking care of the child support and everything up until this
Right,
point.
but what were you doing?
I was paying insurance.
Okay. So you were paying the insurance.
Yeah.
Your daughter living with someone else.
Well, she the one wanted to raise her.
But ma'am, it is your daughter.
It's my daughter. I paid the insurance. She wanted to raise her. The dad did the child support. We all just did our part.
You obviously came here to waste my time.
Not really. I mean,
it sounds like it. It sounds like you're trying to evade the obligation of paying child support or paying any type of financial support for this child because you want to do what you want to do. Insurance is not sufficient, ma'am.
Oh.
Grandmother can pay insurance if she needed to,
but she hasn't.
Well, she can't do it without a modification to your court order. That's the reason she's here.
Okay, so can my daughter go home with me?
No, she cannot. She is going to stay and remain with the person who's always taking care of her. You haven't said anything different to support that grandmother has not been doing the job you should have been doing. So what we're going to do is, based on your own testimony, and I believe you told the truth.
I did.
$70,000 a year, and that's giving you credit with the $170 health insurance. Your gross is $5,663. That brings your net to $4,613. You have one child, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. 20% of that brings your monthly child support obligation to $923. And as I stated, you are still to maintain the health insurance.
That's over $1,000.
And no, it's not. It's under $1,000.
So 9 something plus the 170?
No, you got credit. The
Oh,
170
okay,
was given in your gross. So you got credit for that. $923 a month. It's what's fair. It's what's in the best interest of your daughter. Your daughter is going to remain with her grandmother.
Okay, so. Okay.
Anything else? You had a question?
I'm just going to keep it to myself.
Yes, you better do that. Keep that to yourself. So we can watch the last one of this series.
My issue is just because she's your mom, you don't believe you need to pay her something.
That's what I thought. So this woman actually thinks that her grandmother of her child or her mother is the one who is supposed to take care of the kids. That's what she thought.
Because if you think about it, you really don't live there. You just going to sleep. Mom is taking care of the baby. You'd agree with me, right? If you're coming in at midnight, the baby is with your mom all day. You're literally coming to the house, not seeing the baby, because if it's at midnight, the baby is asleep, I'm assuming.
Right.
And you're going right back out
I
to go
took
to
her
school
in.
and work.
I tucked her in.
She's already tucked in, so you just pull the covers over a little higher.
I give her a
That's what you
kiss
do?
goodnight.
She wakes her up, Judge, and just to play
You
with her
wake
for a
up
little
the
while.
baby at midnight.
Just so I can give her a kiss, read her little stories, so that way there's some sort of bonding between us, since I do work, all night long and go to school and all that.
Oh, well, that's nice. But what's going to be nicer is you're going to give your mother some of that money for taking care of your child, because she is footing the bill. She's taking care of everything. And if you think about it, technically, you're not even living with her. You're only staying there at night for a couple of hours. And the baby is with your mom. And I'm assuming this happens on the weekends too?
No, on the weekends she does stay home, and she does help. And like I said, she doesn't like that. She's not like that girl that goes clubbing and stuff. She does take that responsibility serious. It's just her job and school, and now she's going to work full time. Now she's going to be working more with the promotion.
Right.
So that kind of leaves us with a little extra money and no time, because we hardly had any time now. I can't even imagine what it's going to be like now that she's gone full time.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start your child support so you can at least give mom some sort of assistance. Now, at the time that you move out of the house and you have the child on your own 100%, mom is not babysitting. Mom is not even babysitting. The child is living with your mom.
Okay.
If the child is no longer living with your mom, your daughter is with you 100% of the time, then you can come back and see me to stop child support at that time.
Okay.
But until that happens, mom is going to receive some sort of financial break, essentially, until that time happens. So it's going to be based off your income, and you just said that you make $50,000 a year now. So at $50,000 a year, that brings your gross to $4,167. Your net is $3,516.78. So what I'll do is order you to be responsible for that health insurance and give you a credit of $100 towards the health insurance, okay?
Okay.
So that'll make your monthly child support obligation $803.
Rather than paying child support, she needs to be told that she should take care of her kids and not let her grandmother do the work. Funny how that works.